Red Bull does not give you wings, but it can get 25,000 people to watch Friday Night SmackDown live in the tri-state area. I'm going to be honest, I like the booking of this. This is one of those shows where I like the booking style of it, but the match ratings themselves are probably going to suck ass. But before we get into that shit, we have some pre-shows with some local talent. The Great Khali gets a much-needed win over Jagged, a local worker, in 3 minutes, 5 seconds with the vice grip. Eve takes out Su Yung from FCW with the moonsault. Because, again, Eve, these are all people who really need wins. And Riot and Rave get their probably first ever fucking win against Drew Blood and Orange Cassidy by pinfall win in 5:06 when Major Riot defeated Orange Cassidy with a star power. Just basic kind of pre-show matches, just kind of get some people up there. And Samoa Joe's supposed to be off screen. If I do this one more time, I'm gonna fucking cry. But we have an ad for the Ultimate Fan Experience. If you don't know what the Ultimate Fan Experience is, I've said it before. Well, I'm saying, like, it's a pain in the ass. Like, all you have to do is comment down on this video and all the other videos until the Royal Rumble. At the Royal Rumble, we will pick a winner. So if you comment on if you comment multiple times on one video, only one comment counts. But the more videos you comment on, the more chances you have to win this. And what you win is that you will be featured on an episode of the series like a character, not like live. I've said this before, I want to reiterate that. You're not going to be like recording with me. But you will be there live, and you will get to book a match, a feud actually, for the WrestleMania pre-show. Unfortunately, all of WrestleMania is booked. So booked. But we will be booking a match for that pre-show between people who are not booked. So you get 2 people, or maybe more even, haven't decided. You'll get people who haven't already been booked. I'm not going to say who's going to be booked yet for spoiler purposes, but think of some people, some mid-card or lower-card guys that you would like to see get a WrestleMania moment, even as just on the pre-show. But we have ads for tonight. As opening up the show, we will see Sheamus take on Roderick Strong of Suzuki-Gun. And after winning a Battle Royal on Superstars, Trent Barreta has earned himself a World Heavyweight Championship match under the orders of Shane McMahon and Shawn Michaels. So he will take on John Cena tonight, live. And obviously that's going to probably ruffle some feathers with Goldust. But Trent Barreta, an amazing opportunity earned. Even if he has to go through John Cena, we'll have to see how that all works out. And in a decent match, Sheamus defeats Roderick Strong in 9 minutes with the bro kick. Obviously, it was going to be the result. Roderick Strong put in a good effort, but he's nowhere near at that level at this point. You never know. In the future, he obviously could. And Sheamus tries to fuck Strong's ass up. Tries to fuck his ass. Literally. But in the midst of taking off his pants, he does not. Samoa Joe runs in, and he makes the saves. He puts that motherfucker in the coquina clutch. Sheamus is coughing, he's a sputtering, and he rolls out of the ring to safety, trying to get away from Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe does not appreciate his Ring of Honor friends getting bullied by Sheamus, and Samoa Joe looks to fuck that ass up, just as Sheamus tried to do to Roderick Strong in a match. We haven't decided a match where it's going to be, how it's going to be, but they are going to have a match. And the 85B plus AJ Lee and Layla team up to take on the Coven, and they do. Astra Dula actually pinning the women's champion. No, submitting. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. She submits her with the Black Widow in 16:52 for an awesome match. This did way better than I thought it would be. Layla has a gimmick that's getting stale. That's unfortunate, but whatever. We can deal with that when we deal with that. But yeah, no, all things considered, really, really good kind of matches that we've had so far. And in a 99, we have kind of segment between 2 people. We see the Intercontinental Champion, Colt Cabana. He's playing on some kind of video game. He's probably playing the newest WWE video game, which would that be 13? Yeah, I think that'd be 13. No, that'd be 14. That'd be 14, because 13 comes out at I always forget when they come out. It's always weird. So he's playing WWE 2K14, and he's having a blast because that game's awesome. And Frankie Azarian's like, "Hey, bitch, I pinned you. And he's like, look, I get it. It's WWE. I understand how this works. I'm not, Scotty Goldman. I get it. You got a shot at my Intercontinental Championship at the Royal Rumble. You beat me fair and square. Absolutely fine. Totally good for that. I'll see you there, and I give you the best of luck. And Mark Henry all of a sudden rides into the ring. Not the ring, the shot. And he's like, look at you. Intercontinental Champion playing video games. You think that Bret Hart, you think they would have played video games? You think Ricky the Dragon Steamboat would have been playing video games? That's when Zack Ryder comes in. He's like, bruh, are we really doing this shit again? You fat bastard. Of course they would have played video. They probably did play video games. Just because they're old don't mean they're all like you and they hate video games. You old fuck. God, I'm sick of you just running around being an asshole. Why you gotta be an asshole, dude? SmackDown is full of assholes, and I'm sick of it. So you know what, Mark? Fuck you. And he just walks away. And Mark Henry is just really shocked. And Colt Cabana then proceeds to win his match. He was playing as himself and beating up Mark Henry. That is the joke that ends the segment. My mouth is very dry for some reason. In a surprising bout, Justin Gabriel and Sin Cara lose to the West Virginian Canadian Connection after Jinder Mahal defeats Sin Cara with the Sands of Time. What the fuck is the Sands of Time? Jinder Mahal was the weak link, getting a 59, but everyone else did pretty alright. And a pretty decent match, all things considered, but they get the much-needed win. Everything worked out great. And despite, getting pinned, it was a well back-and-forth match that these two definitely needed that, all things considered. And next we have Trent Barreta. He's being interviewed by just some random person in WWE, and he says, look, this obviously is the biggest match of my career. I was the NXT champion. I was the first ever. I took it away from Wade Barrett and them and reclaimed the European title to the NXT title. I then lost it to Xavier Woods, who is a great wrestler in his own right. But all things considered, I am absolutely focused and ready to win. And then Goldust comes in the shot. And he's like, I get it, They don't believe in me. They don't believe in me. I get it, how the look is, with the gold shit. And it's a gimmick. I like the gimmick. I embrace this gimmick, what that was given to me. But you know what? Trent, go out there and give him hell. I'm not going to be selfish. I'm not going to say lose. Go out there and give him hell. Then I'm going to give you hell. And Batista walks in. And he's like, none of you are ready. And Goldust like, God, shut the fuck up, Batista. No one cares. And Batista walks away because fuck Batista. And in a decent match, we have Damien Sandow trying but losing to Dolph Ziggler when he gets hit with the zigzag. Damien Sandow got a shitty rating, but that's because he's really low on the card. We're trying to get him a little up on the card. Spoiler alert. But Dolph Ziggler defeats Damien Sandow in 9:44 with the zigzag. All things considered, pretty good outing for him. And then we get to the main event. Everybody's watching backstage. Xavier Woods, we mentioned before, Tyson Kidd, Derek Bateman, everybody and everybody. I don't know why David Richards is there. David Richards is not supposed to be there. But everybody's watching this match. They want to see John Cena get the shit kicked out of him. Especially Tyson Kidd, because Tyson Kidd's like the only guy who's smart and realizes that John Cena's a fucking asshole. And Trent Barreta puts up a very good fight with John Cena. Like, he goes the distance with John Cena. And, is that what it is? Like, John Cena has kind of picked fights with some older guys. Is that really? Is that the key to beating John Cena? Of course not. 92A, all things considered. Trent Barreta just cannot get the job done, and he has to tap out to the STF. John Cena, defense number 10, the 10th defense of the World Heavyweight title. Down with a fucking 100. Trent Barreta with a 65, all things considered. He did go 19 minutes, which is a new experience for him. But it was not enough to get the title. And after that, Goldust comes flying out the fucking back, and he just starts beating the shit out of John Cena. But John Cena, he's taking some shots. He just had 19 minutes of match. But like always, John Cena powers out. He hulks up in a heelish way and fights Goldust, kind of beats his ass a little bit. Shawn and Shane run down, and they try to save Goldust, and they kind of do. But John kind of was taken off guard by Goldust, and Goldust knows it. Goldust is hurried up the ramp. He's like, I can do it. I can take him to that limit. I can do that. Right, probably implying what happened with Trent Barreta in that match. Is Goldust the kind of guy that can beat John Cena? We'll just have to see. We're going to end the show there. 93A rating did actually way better than I thought. I really liked this episode of SmackDown. I did have the Battle Royal and Superstars in, and obviously show Superstars. It's more of a B-show thing. But I was watching that episode. I forget what podcast is where it talk about the Brooklyn Brawler getting the title shot at Madison Square Garden. Undertaker going, what the fuck? After he realized he wasn't on the card. So I just thought that'd be fun to replicate. And it was a really good match, all things considered. Yeah, but no specific comments, just 93A. Like I said in the last episode, we're so over in this mod. It's so overpowered that we can't even get pop at this point. We just put on great shows. But yeah, remember to leave a comment to enter into the Ultimate Fan Experience to get all your shit in. And I will see you guys for the next episode of Monday Night Raw as we do the ultimate build to the Royal Rumble. I don't know why I said it really fucking stupid like that.